Hello, happy Friday. So, a little bit different video for you today. Once upon a time, we used to do adventure videos. Haven't done one in a long time now, especially this past year. But today, Kevin's getting off here in a little bit. He's getting off early. Kiddo's already done with school. We're going on an adventure. So I figured I'd take you along. This is something I've been wanting to do for 4 years now. I've been here for almost 4.5, almost 5 years. So yeah, we're excited. It's something that happens every year, but we miss it by days. By the time I remember, oh, I need to check into that. Oh, well, last weekend was the last weekend. So we're doing that tonight, hopefully. But yeah. So for now, I'm gonna leave you hanging on what our adventure is, so I can finish packing up my stuff so we can go. And I'll tell you more about it later. Hello. So we are by nobody right now, so mask is off. But we are at Blue Springs. We've never been here. We want to come during winter time to see the manatees. There was one sighted today. We haven't seen it.
We're pretty sure it packed up its stuff and left.
It's hot today. Hot and humid. But we are here for a very special reason, and I think we're going to have to go back that way. But I wanted to check in. And it's after sunset and pretty, and it's hot and humid. Yeah, the moon's over there. Haven't seen any gators. We've seen lots of fish.
We saw a lizard swimming. That was really funny.
And squirrels. And birds.
I've seen like 20 squirrels. I have not been keeping count. I did it this morning when we got here.
But that's not why we're here. So we're gonna go find the reason why we are here. So I have no idea if you can actually see. Every now and then you can see one. But those little twinkling lights.
Fireflies!
They're fireflies.
Is there a down to your left? Just maybe.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
There's a lot. I am in pure joy.
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna go and catch back up to my family. Hello. Happy Monday. A little late finishing this video. But we've had a good weekend. I just haven't had time to sit and finish. Anyway, yes, we went to Blue Spring State Park Friday night to see the fireflies or lightning bugs, whatever part of the country you're from. Yeah, we've been trying to go for 4 years now. We've been here in Florida for 4.5, almost 5 in July. It'll be 5 years. We are West Coast babies. We grew up on the West Coast. We don't have fireflies on the West Coast. When I was 8, almost 9, my mom took my brother and I, he was 2, almost 3. She took us to Indiana with my grandpa to visit family. And one of the memories I have is at my Aunt Norma's house catching fireflies. It was the coolest thing for a Southern California kid. So yeah. And Kevin also grew up in Southern California. Lilith was born in California, but grew up in Oregon. And when we moved here, I don't know if I thought of it or someone else said something. Well, you're on the East Coast now. It's hot and humid. There should be fireflies. Did some research. Once upon a time, they did come all the way down into Orlando and past south of Orlando. Oh, Squirt. He found a friend, but the friend ran away. There was a squirrel right outside the window. Yeah, his tail is going crazy. I'm looking for his friend. Sorry. Anyway, did my research. They did used to come down into Orlando. Keep in mind, we are just north of Orlando. But looking into it, I found that they do come down to Blue Springs, but it's only like a 2-3 week long period, and then they're gone. Every year I forget about it until it's April, end of April, and they've already gone. So this year, same thing last year. Of course, we were in the beginnings of COVID and everything, and they canceled the park. I think the park was closed and they canceled everything. This year, a few weeks ago, beginning of March maybe, I went on, I printed the information, I put it up on the fridge so we saw it all the time, and I kept talking about it and saying something to Kevin, and I'm like, can we do that this weekend? Well, last weekend we were gonna go, but it was really cold for us Floridians. 60s was cold, so we didn't think they'd really be out. Manatees would have been there though. Blue Springs is also where the manatees go during the winter because it's a hot spring and it's nice warm water. Anyway, we went Friday night. Kevin got off early and we went. I know my room's a mess, Squirt. Please don't lay on the nice sewn clothes. Anyway, didn't really say anything to Lilith. Kind of surprised her. We grabbed dinner and had a little picnic. Walked around the park. The sign up front said there was one manatee spotted. We didn't see it. We didn't see any gators. We saw lizards and squirrels and birds and fish. That was it. But yeah, it was a nice, we've never been there either. So it was a nice park. We will probably go back again. We did not get to check out the house. What is it? The Thursby house. I really need to sit here and read through all of this because there's a lot of information on it. Blue Spring is the first magnitude spring that discharges over 102 million gallons of water daily into the St. Johns River. That's a lot. There used to be, it was a hotbed of steamboat activity. And Mrs. Thursby was Orange City's first postmistress. So I'm assuming the Thursby house is going to have a lot of that information about the gold rush. And yes, I did say gold rush in Florida. The gold rush prospector turned orange grower Louis Thursby purchased Blue Spring in 1856 and built his house atop a large Indian maiden. Anyway, we'll have to go check it out and learn and do, and maybe during winter and we can see manatees. Anyway, I'm rambling. Stayed and saw the Fireflies. It didn't get dark till till about 8 o'clock, maybe a little after, and park closes at 8 and you have 1 hour to vacate. So we weren't there very long. The boardwalk path isn't very long. I think they said it's like a 10-minute walk. But we wandered up and down and watched fireflies, and Lilith thought that was the coolest thing ever. Kevin thought it was pretty cool too. He's like, is it worth the additional $14 to do every year? No. But we will do it again. So yeah, us West Coast babies went and saw fireflies. Some of us for the first time. I did, reading through the brochure, there's like 200 different species. There were some guys there talking, and the one was from North Carolina, and he said what's funny is the ones in North Carolina don't blink like this. It's a pretty steady light. And I was almost 9 when I was in Indiana. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember, but I think the ones in Indiana stayed lit a lot longer. They didn't blink like these ones did. But anyway, it was cool. It was fun. It was fun to see and hear Lilith's reactions. Kevin didn't think she'd be quite as excited as she was. But as soon as we got in the car, she's like, Mom, send me those pictures. Send me the pictures that you took. And I had a couple videos on my phone that looked okay. So I sent them to her, and she was sending and texting all her friends. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. She's been talking about it all weekend. So anyway, that was our Friday night adventure. Hopefully I should start taking you on more adventures, because it's been a long time. And currently all that I'm filming are sewing projects. So another friend, this time a lizard. It's not as exciting as a squirrel. So yeah, I think we're getting into our busy season again. I think I may start doing more weekly vlogs again, in addition to my sewing vlogs. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, I need to go get this edited, get my other video edited and uploaded, and figure out what today's plan is. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you've enjoyed. We will talk to you again. Excuse me. We will talk to you again soon. So I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you have a wonderful week. We'll see you real soon. Bye.